Guys, deluded goon, I know I've given you guys a lot of videos. It's because sometimes when I'm stressed out or angry, we all have vices. Mine is just I found just to talk football and just bring out videos and record them. I've got a lot that I haven't let out. I actually have a lot of videos that I don't think are good enough to let out, so I haven't. But while I'm here again, on top of all my other videos, Vadim, I'm not going to try and say his last name, Vice President of Monaco, has basically confirmed that Thomas Lemar is going to leave next year. He's confirmed that Liverpool are interested, but in terms of being the closest to finalise a deal, it's actually been Arsenal, to be honest with you, is actually what he said. He said, and I quote, he said it was close, but we left it too late. There wasn't enough time to really complete and follow up on the deal. So we left it too late. It's very well documented that the guy has seen our training facilities last year. We haggled over 60 million to then bid 90. Whether Alexis left or whether the deal hinged on Alexis going or what really should have been irrelevant, because along with Lacazette, Lemar should be here. He can play on the flanks, he can play through the middle. You guys know how much I love him. Go and check my first videos. I was going to watch Spurs play just for Thomas Lemar. Season before that, I knew about Thomas Lemar and Bernardo Silva, just like you guys did, without a doubt. So yeah, he said Liverpool were interested. You did see rumours saying that he wanted the guy preferred to go to Liverpool more. Happy to see that he's quashed that, and no disrespect to Liverpool, but he's quashed that. He said there's a fair chance he leaves next year. So we need to really confirm that, to be honest with you. If I do look at Thomas Lemar, I don't think he's the type to let. I mean, naturally, if your future's being surrounded by a lot of nonsense, or if you're staying or going, it's going to affect you. But I don't think he's the type to not play as well, give his 100% and not give 110 because he wants to leave or whatever. But having saying that, it does look like his head is all over the place when he plays for Monaco, especially in the early weeks of the season. I watch him because I like him. Now, everybody should be after Thomas Lemar, to be honest with you. The vice president has said that January is a bit of a myth. He said in football anything can happen, but they're not planning to sell him in January. Wenger did say we're going to go in for him next year. I really hope as I make this video that things are being done to confirm that. Because if he has a half-decent season, and he has a half-decent season at the World Cup, he's young, he's got everything going for him, everybody's going to be interested in him. And when other people get interested in Arsenal, might as well call it a myth. Champions League's a big thing. I think you can still sign him without Champions League. As the man said, we were close. So clearly, without Champions League, you can get him. But that will be the deal sweetener for a lot of these players. It's not just Arsenal. Liverpool should go back in for him. He can play centre mid on the flanks. If Liverpool were to get him on top of Naby Keita, and a couple options they already have, Oxlade, that centre mid dream has died before it's even started, bro. Pack up and go Stoke. You might have to pack up and go Stoke like your dad was saying. But yeah, like I just said, not just Arsenal, Liverpool should be interested. I think Chelsea should go for him. City, even though they don't need him, could go for him. United, there's a case for him. Barcelona should really go for him as well. I think he could play for Barcelona. He's good enough for there. He's not the finished article. There's scope to get better, don't get me wrong. But on the basis that they need players, it's arguably the worst collective squad we've seen from Barcelona for a while. He would play for them. I know they're in for Coutinho, and they said they're going to go in for Coutinho in January. They actually have said they need to sell people before they buy Coutinho. I don't necessarily think that's true, but if they are going to get rid of people, it is a tough ask to get rid of several options and do all of these things in January, especially a World Cup here. They're probably going to discard the likes of Arda Turan and these sorts to get moves. Even that's hard in January because most people don't want to move because they don't want to risk themselves. Clubs don't really want to play over the odds. Clubs don't really want to buy unless you really need to. You don't really. Obviously, you see some big boy signings in January. I'm pretty sure Berbatov went in January. Correct me if I'm wrong. Torres definitely did. Yeah, man, you've seen a couple decent signings in January, but it's not widespread like that. I mean, if Thomas Lemar is really available, then this should be done. This should be done. This should be done. This is the centre mid we need already. Now just go and get Goretzka for no reason and go and get a centre half. Of course, these things are not going to happen. We're not going to get any of these guys. But yeah, man, you guys know how much I love Lemar. If it was up for me and I was in charge and I could pull some triggers and pull and make some calls and shot call, he'd be at this club. Thomas Lemar number whatever. I mean, number 7 because certain people be leaving or something. Like, you get it. Guys, deluded goon, I'm signing out on that, man. There's not much more to be said on this. You guys know how much I love Thomas Lemar. You guys have seen how good Thomas Lemar is. You guys know how much he should be at this club. Now we don't we don't know how we're gonna get this one done now because Alexis is going, and I imagine they looked at it as that Ox was 35, 40, maybe even 50, rising to 50. If you sold Alexis for the 60 or whatever, that's over 100. That's like 100 mil or so. You bring in Lemar for 90. You've made profit technically, so without us seeing make profit, I don't know how it's gonna happen. If we sell Alexis and Ozil like Wenger said in the press conferences, he wouldn't rule out. Then you never know. But I'm waffling, man. I always find it hard to say sorry to you guys and say bye to you guys, man, because I just love talking about football. But guys, deluded goon, I'm signing out. Get in the comments, subscribe. You guys know the rest. Thank you very much for watching me.